right back. Thank you for hanging around if you did after that last game. Just double checking. Yeah, we're live. Good. Yeah, so that was an absolutely incredible match. And yeah, we're back. We're finally back in the non-delay space. So that's exciting. I should also update the stream title because of that. I didn't pick Blue Cane. So here's the funny part. I actually could have... I probably could have cast Blue Cane for the exact same effect because I just wanted the attack. I just wanted the attack increase on him in the end to get that lethal damage. But I figured that Rost had Challenger, and I just kind of went for that because it's still a Challenger unit. We would have been fine with Elusive, but I liked having the option. Yeah, I built those decks an hour ago, by the way. I didn't play test them at all. I was just like, I'm gonna build and go. So I'm feeling a little chuffed over here. Yeah, thank you all for watching. I did want to talk a little bit now about the Poro Cup, the Eternal Poro Cup that happened yesterday. So there were a bunch of learnings. So the first tournament for us was just, we were organizing a tournament for the first time, trying to figure out Battlefy, trying to figure out how we fucking do this in general, trying to figure out the spectate and the players and how to organize. So we learned a lot of just like how to run an event through the first one. The second one, we'd learned not too much about deck building because we had a set list of champions that you could pick from, and our rules were basically just like go forth and build with those pairings specifically. And the last one, the one yesterday, I think we learned the most about building rules for decks, being very stringent and clear with the rules that we build. Wait, here's your punishment. Wait, what's happening? Deck submissions off? Oh, I can turn those on again, no worries. I had them, I think, off for the tournament, so they're back on now. Thanks for calling that out, actually. And then the last one was just, the last tournament was literally just, I think, us figuring out how much we can and cannot push players to follow unique deck building rules, also following some play rules, and also making sure that the mods and I have a very ironclad approach to all of those things. We got a lot of ideas for a follow-up tournament, and we like a bunch of them. So if you suggested something yesterday, or you suggested something in any of the tournament participant channels or the tournament questions channel, look forward to seeing those in a future event. But we definitely want to keep going with like the meme conditions, obviously, and building in things that are fun, because I think yesterday's games were like some of the most wild and crazy matches of Runeterra that I've ever seen. We'd like to encourage that energy without running into issues or running into decks that feel less fair because there are loopholes that can make things unfun. Obviously, we can't eliminate every single unfun loophole because some very creative person is going to find a way around them. So finding that balance between creativity and stringency and rules that feel reasonable, but rules that also let you do, to a certain degree, whatever you want under those rules. It's an interesting balance, and one that we're probably going to get wrong several more times as we figure these things out and figure out what is the most fun. So we'll have to tailor those over time. The Rise Ephemerals was a really creative choice. So that, I think, is the Rise Ephemeral deck and the Ephemeral deck that didn't run any units. So Cephalopod or Fish Firme's deck and Ace's I think it was Bandle P&Z deck. Those were really creative ways of getting around our requirement of you can't have ephemeral units. But the fact that they did basically become all spells decks, I can see especially in a meta where Rise and Karma have been kind of Emperor, why that would feel a little oppressive. You have to bring Blue Cane, doesn't matter what it is required. You know what? I think there are a lot of champion conditions that I think we could push, of like, you have to play Blue Cane, or you have to summon a certain unit off a Callista or something like that. Those conditions would be just a lot of fun. There'd be something that we'd have to monitor, and one thing that I'm hesitant about is introducing so much monitoring that we need like a team of 10 moderators and like tournament spectators to make sure that people are following the rules. We're not quite big enough for that. At some point we may actually be big enough for that, but right now I would like to keep it manageable within my team of myself, Glass, and Kitten, though I think for the next one we might want a third person behind the scenes as well, who isn't me, just to help out with some logistical stuff. But yeah, we definitely heard a lot of like questions and issues, and like even I with the Heimerdinger thing fucked up and was like, oh, this is fine, when it actually was somebody not summoning, or was summoning permanent units and not ephemeral units. Those were just fuck ups on our end, and we definitely need to watch out for those in the future. But thank you to everybody who was pointing things out and being like, fix this, fix that, we have questions about this. It was all actually very helpful, and we're excited to evolve and make it better events in the future, because I'm really now excited to host the next one. I think Eternal is a fun format. I think that we will probably be doing more in Eternal. I'm not sure if the next one is going to be standard or Eternal, but I personally like Eternal a lot, of just the ability to play anything that has ever existed in this game. So those are kind of some rambly thoughts. Do keep the ideas coming if you have more. And the next tournament, I think we'll probably shoot for maybe sometime in June, because I'm traveling at the start of May, and then we'll probably 2 weeks to, you know, get rid of the jet lag and get accustomed to work and stream again. And then I think we'll be looking at some big new event after that. You have no problems helping or watching? Oh, that'd be nice. That would actually be a good thing. I'll keep you in mind in that case. Thank you for offering. Your favorite part about Quen is that it is still standard. You know, that's a pretty fair, I think that's a pretty fair bonus to appreciate. Moss and Syntax, though, I'm going to import your decks now, and we're going to do the usual stream shenanigans here. Let's go to this one. Oh, that was yesterday. Yesterday was the 23rd. I've already forgotten the date of the tournament. April 24th now. Moss and Syntax. Are we going over the card changes? Oh, I forgot that they're actually making changes this week. Yeah, if anybody has a link, actually, I'm happy to go over those. Yeah, but the card patch, that's a card patch. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. I read the announcement, and then I've just in one ear, out the other ear. But yeah, they were announcing things on the 24th. We can bring up a list of those, actually. I need to refresh on what happened with that. That's the wrong one, whatever. Let's see, that's not it. Moss, thank you for the link immediately, fantastic. Visual guide to the LOR 4.4.0 balance changes. Let's go take a look at this. Oh, Taziki also has something. I have something pulled up here, but thank you for sending those in. So I'll do the deck submissions after this, but I forgot this was happening. So Ash now has to go reduce the power up to 5 enemies. That seems fine. She's pretty strong. I think, I'm again remembering Expedition Ash and current Ash who can just shut down boards. I'm okay with an Ash nerf a little bit. Reckoning going to 7. I feel like that shift from 6 to 7 is actually usually a pretty big one. Like a 7 mana card feels very different from casting a 6 mana card because it's on turn 3 versus turn 4, or at least theoretically. So that seems, I mean, Reckoning is a very powerful card. So that, I actually have no strong feelings about Reckoning, but I do like the Ash nerf. Targon busting may actually make you more seriously play the game again. Interesting. So all out is +2/+1, reduced to HP. That seems probably fair, honestly. So it's a little more like Shape Stone and less like Form Up. Wiggly Burblefish is 6 to 8 mana. 8 mana Burblefish, not gonna lie, it's an 8 mana 2/1. Kata thinks the new Targon Telesons are ass, but Sunny thinks they're nuts. You're inclined to lean towards Sunny. Inferno has gone to a 1-4. Thank God. She never needed to be a 1-5. Daybreak needs to hit 5 times instead of 4. Sun Guardian is now a 2-2. Sun Guardian has been very strong for a while, so I think that makes sense. I'm actually a little surprised by the Leona. I guess with all of the sunburn happening, it kind of makes sense, but still. You think the Targon Telesons are very good? We'll have to get there. Karma has gone from a 4-4 to a 4-3. That's like slightly more vulnerable. It's not extremely more vulnerable. It's still a Karma. I'm wondering how much her stat line is actually going to matter for Karma decks. I feel like not very much. Caustic Riff has been changed from 3 to 4, but the cost with flow triggered will be the same. That actually seems kind of fair. I feel like that is a little bit fair. 3 mana Caustic is a 1-1 to everything. Fast Speed Evermaiden on the stick is kind of a lot. Drum Solo is only reducing cost by 1. That actually seems like a pretty big... That seems like a pretty big change. Because 2 makes a lot of things... 2 makes a lot of things free. Yeah, those seem like fine adjustments. Ooh, there's a lot. Okay, good. Let's keep going. Opulent Foyer. When I'm summoned, you summon a Ghastly Band. If you the attack token, summon a Ghastly Band. Round start. Oh, round start. So it's not when you just gain the attack token. That's actually kind of interesting. Ambitious Cultist said it's 0 for this round. I was always kind of surprised that it stayed 0 forever. So that seems, I think, reasonable. More like, what is it? Trail of Evidence. Is that the card? I was actually adding it to a deck earlier. Trail of Evidence. Yeah, that card basically, instead of it just being permanent forever. Let's go look at some Targon stuff though. Cygnus the Moonstalker, 6 mana 5/3 to a 5 mana 3/3 elusive. Oh, they're making it a 3. They're making it a 3/3 elusive. Oh, give an ally elusive this round. Cygnus the Moonstalker has never been played. That might change it a little bit for elusive decks. You can't scout a rally for it, yeah. Plus is the best body at rate in P and Z. Oh, totally. 3/5 is such a healthy one. Cloven Way is 5 mana 5/4 to a 4 mana 4/3. 4 mana 4/3. Yeah, pretty decent. So it looks like they're reducing costs, which I think is very good for some of the Targon stuff, considering they ripped out a lot of the cheaper Targon cards. Moondreamer is an invoke with a Nightfall, reduce that card's cost by 1. That is a very good change, isn't it? The biggest puff cap. Oh, the Chump Wump at 4/4. Yeah, I could point out something like Justice Rider, but then I would be forced to throw myself off a cliff for even suggesting that there's something good about Justice Rider, other than that I like her. But she is a 3/5. she is a little tankier. Anyway, Moondreamer, yeah, decreasing cost seems quite useful. Azir has been buffed. Nasus has been buffed. Glory's Call has been buffed. Looks like they're trying to get some Shurima action in there. I like the Nasus change. I feel like because Atrocity's out of standard, it makes it a little bit more fair. But also at 2/2 Doggo is just kind of sad if you see it. As Aurelia is going to run rampant in Eternal again. That's unfortunately true, isn't it? I do say this about Standard, but of course Eternal still exists, so they're still going to have to face Azir in Eternal. But hey, there's no ranked mode in Eternal yet, so I don't have to think too much about running into too many Azarelias in a competitive setting. Still. Targonian Tellstones, Wish, Battlestar, and Blessing of Targon to behold the infinite hush and Blessing of Targon. So Blessing of Targon is the same, obviously. Hush instead of Wish and Battlestar honestly seem like very good changes as well. Yet. No, that's true. There is a yet. There's a big yet to that statement. I agree. Yeah, no, I personally think that this is a much better set of cards for Targonian Tellstones, because I would play any 3 of those individually, which is more, I think, how Three Sisters works. I think the thing here is I don't know how much people are going to choose to run Tellstones over running 1 or 2 copies of the other cards that it makes, because I think a lot of decks run around with like a 1 of Hush, or like maybe 1 or 2 Beholds, depending on how crazy they are and how much they want to go for Invoke. But I'd like these options way more than I like the previous options, for sure. Soul Harvest, spend 4 mana, is going to spend 3 mana to kill a champion, or with 3 or less power. So this, they're doing the opposite of what the... of what happened to Weight of Judgment, huh? You're actually spending less to kill that champion now. The Behindy was rotated. Behold is in Standard. It is in Standard still. That's kind of what I thought. I didn't remember it getting rotated, but it's still here. Soul Harvest is just the best kill spell. It seems very good. It seems very good. Cadragrin is now a +4/+4. Oh, I have to run Cadragrin. It's ridiculously expensive, but I do have to run Cadragrin. The 1/3 cost invoked is gone. Oh, the one that Zoe makes. I forget the name of it. Priestess of Desert Light, draw champion, and grant it +2/+2. They buffed Desert Light. Fuck yeah. Okay, these are some buffs. So the Cadragrin and the Priestess are buffs I can get behind. Shadow Isles having a top tier piece of removal kind of makes sense for Shadow Isles, so I'm not upset about it. It's also not Quietus. It's not, as I feel like, going to be as strong as when Quietus was its ultimate strength, so that's okay for me. Super cool star chart, exactly. Time to go full Timmy with Cadragrin. Yeah. Secret Keeper Udyr is gonna be so banger. Yo, yeah, so that you can continue getting the regen and the +4/+4, that, or +2/+2. That's kind of great. Moving on to these guys. Mirror Image is summon an ephemeral copy of an ally. Yo, Mirror Image just kind of works now. Yo, I'm gonna be summoning so many stupid copies of things. So many stupid copies are going to happen off of the Mirror Image. Bandle Gunners is a rework. 10 mana, 5/5 spell shield. I cost 1 less for each multi-region ally you've summoned this game. When I'm summoned, grant me impact 3 times. So they've turned it into an Arbiter of the Peak, or a Scuttlegeist. Is that the big dude? Is it the Scuttle is the big dude? I think it's Scuttle, right? Oops, that's not how you spell it though. Scuttle. Yeah! Scuttlegeist. So they basically gave Bandle a Scuttlegeist, only for the Bandle conditions, which is multi-region stuff. Ooh, Advanced Intel got a buff. Yo, Advanced Intel got a buff? Oh shit, I like that. I like that a lot. Draw a card. Beautiful. Synergy with the Flash Bomb Peddler, for sure. Retired Reckoner, now a 3/6. No one particularly runs that card, but good for it. Deathless Knight is now only 5 mana. Oh, it's only 5 mana now. So it doesn't compete with the pony. It's not a pony competitor. It just works at 5. Oh, that's fucking brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant. Prank Adjustments. -2 attack removed. 2 cost to 1 cost. +2 to +1 for units, landmarks, and equipment. -1 and vulnerable is gone to -2 and -0 and vulnerable. Sure. I will take that, I think. And it only works on units, landmarks, and equipment. Oh, but the +2 is for spells. That makes sense, actually. Yeah, as long as you can still interact with spells, it seems fine. Discard all your dead dude's weapons and get above rate bodies. Not the above rate bodies. But yeah, these are actually some cool changes, I think. I'm glad to see that they're buffing things as well. Like, sure, they're getting rid of some stuff, but the buffs? I like the buffs. I like the changes. It's obviously not a humongous set of things, but seems pretty decent, actually. Okay. Yeah, I like those changes overall. I don't think there's anything that I'm like super hyped about to play in like ranked or standard. But if you want me to wax positive about Caldragrin, I will until the end, of course. We still don't have fangs. We do not have the fangs, no. I do like the idea of canines, however. The incisors. Incisors, incisors, however you say that word. Soon we'll have the molars for void. For some void creature that pops out. We have ponies. We do have the heel horse and stellacorns and stuff and things, who are great units. I do feel bad about being unable to win that one time with the stellacorn deck, but unfortunately it's stellacorns, and the stellacorns are majestic, but they're just kind of, it's something you put on the wall. They don't really do a ton. You like the heel horse? Heel horse is so good. I cannot believe that I actually just slept on this card a little bit. I was like, yes, what for his heels? It's a heel card. I don't know why I ignored it for so long. This one should have been the first unit that I crafted, the first unit that I played with. I could have had a board full of them. I could actually still have a board full of them if I did that meme correctly. So who knows, maybe I'll try to get 6 heel horses on the field for nothing else besides going ha-ha at my opponent whenever they try to deal the damage. And then I'll have BB and then I'll die anyway. However, I'm going to now go into the deck submissions now that we've reviewed the patch updates. Hand buff heel horse, so they come down, oh, just as giant fucking chunky horse dudes. Wait, where am I going? Submissions today. Yes, Moss here is first. Yes, okay, got it. I know where I'm going. Buff heel horses, they come down as big heel horses. Gemcrafter, yes, exactly. Gemcrafter is in region. Gemcrafter Healy horse. If I can pull off Gemcrafter fucking Gorlith, I think we might be able to do Gemcrafter Healy horse. So you know what? There's 2 things that I need to try at some point, maybe before I leave on stream for vacation. So there's CAD and there's Gemcrafter Healy horse. Because those seem like good ideas to do. We could do Healy horse Gorlith. I mean, I could just rip apart the old Gorlith deck and put in some Healy horses. That's a good point, actually. For now, though, I will get to submissions before it's like 3 hours, and I haven't actually touched any of the submissions at all. So let's import here. We're looking at, yes, viewer, Moss, the retribution for not casting the blue cane previously. I shall do it now. And yes, it is actually still standard. Boop, standard rules. I would like the standard rules. And we're gonna play the deck. Yeah, you're actually so happy with the Targon buffs? I'm honestly, any buff to Targon is a yes. It's just a resounding yes. Why is it? I don't want Eternal right now. Let's do for a blue cane. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. We'll just do some Club Ox. And then blue cane. What's the bluest thing? We can just do a small Gwen. Actually, I'm just gonna do a cute. I'm just gonna do a cute Gwen. And then her cardbacks. Darken? Sure, why not? Moondreamer on 4 off of the pedal. Tellstones to make Varus very killable. Oh, no. I wanted... Where am I? Standard. Whoops, I clicked on the wrong thing somehow. Play standard. This one, not casual. We're going into ranked. We're gonna be here. We're at 0 LP. That's okay. That's okay. Doesn't matter. Yeah. Oh yeah, hushing Avaris? Well, does that work with the weapon? So now you can't hush the weapon when you do something on an equipped ally or equipped unit. Sorry, not an ally. Presumably you're not hushing your own Varus. So we're up against Lurk, which is exciting. Let's keep Redeemed Prodigy. See if we can't get some cheaper stuff. That's an unfortunate no. Maybe should have kept a keeper. The weapon keeps the stats, but the keywords are on Varus himself. Right, because it's the overwhelm that the Varus has. That's the real threat. Right. A Healess Resurrection again, even though I did try to jettison that off into the wilderness. Didn't quite work out. Forsaken Bakai doing a nice peek at the deck. Yeah. Well, I do have my Redeemed Prodigy. Hit Lurk, of course, unfortunate. The rat, however, does not lurk. Thank God. That is another Redeemed Prodigy. So having two of them, honestly, not the worst thing ever. Not the worst thing ever. They haven't made a Snapjaw or anything. Yeah. Okay. Let's get some Hallowed going. I have another permanent dude in the back in a moment. Could save it. I think because we have another, I will actually just let it go. It's going to be the Lurk v Hallowed now of can I actually stack the attack fast enough to kill them before they kill me very aggressively. Quover well. Something like that. The quicker whelm. Our opponent is having thoughts about Lurk. I do have thoughts about Lurk, and it's that I don't like it. Diana is standard, right? Want to use her with Moondreamer, Tellstones, and Heal Pony. Diana... I don't recall her not being in standard. Yeah. How is Celesbians doing these days? I haven't seen anybody run Celesbians. Are they all doing all right? Doing Nightfall Targon stuff? No one remembers. I'm sorry, Diana. I'm sorry. That is... Okay. One Zersai has decided to threaten my life. There's a Forsaken Bakai. I'm gonna go... attack, I think. Get some 3-2 going. It's a 2-1. Curious if they actually trade here. I suspect they might not, because they don't want to... lose a Lurk unit that can put on some pressure to me. If Lesbians is still solid, it basically runs the same as Samira, where it splashes Noxus for Fervor and the Overwhelm. Oh, yeah, Noxian Fervor is such a good, solid fucking card. Just kill a unit for 3 damage and you have small units? Well, who would have fucking thought? How much is that? +2. Pike is a small dude. So that's a 3/3 right now. I'm going to say goodbye and not let that happen. No thank you. No hitting. No hitting my stuff. Your Celesbians is Mono Targon. Bold. I like it. Vengeance and Keeper. That just summons. Doesn't actually do anything. It will start to deal damage though. Which is not going to be the best. Let's go with Bakai and Keeper. I don't want to do the Keeper because it's probably going to die. We're also probably going to die in general just to everything that's happening because there's also a Rek'Sai on the top! Oh boy. I think you help in the future, but not right now. We can Keeper. If there's somehow some way that I can live, I could actually cast the Gwen and then cast Eternal Dancers. I think that is suicide, so I'm gonna see if I can vengeance somebody over there, I think, on this open attack. I don't have any mana left over from that. We know that they have Rek'Sai, because she did do a little purpling. of stuff. It's gonna go be a 9. It's gonna go be a 9/6. With the Vengeance, I think we'll be okay. Losing the Targon Allegiance is sad though. Oh, Allegiance. I thought about putting something like Golden Ambassador in that Kayn deck, and then I was like, no. No, that's not gonna work. Oh, but, oh, Ruthless Predator. I keep forgetting some lurk decks have just like a Ruthless Predator sitting around casually. I see that the Rek'Sai has indeed become terrifying. That's great. I'm dead. Because I can't stop that much damage from actually occurring. If the Rek'Sai hadn't been able to get vulnerable, it would have been fine. So we're just going to take that damage. Rek'Sai. I mean, it's just too much damage. The 7/1, if I could have blocked the... somehow had not the end unit there, would have been okay. I waited too long there. I was like fadoodling around assuming they didn't have a way to increase her power. Mistakes! That's an Akshan Varus. Speaking of Varus, speaking of the Varus himself, that is an okay hallowed beginning. Ooh, that's also a Kayn. We have Strike Up the Band. Maybe we'll be able to get some elusive Kayn shenanigans out. Hopefully before the Varus is out and about and smacking me for many things. Doing a good smacko. Okay, I have received a good smacko from the Buru Cultist, of course. Gwen is here to save the day. Let's go with the Phantom Butler. And then we can go into something like a Prodigy and then just cast the Gwen normally. Tempting Prospect has found something. Akshan is so fun. I love Akshan as a card. I absolutely love Akshan as a card. He comes with so many things to do and so many ways to just do stuff with your deck. It's just a lot of value and a lot of things that do cool stuff. I definitely see why he got some heat when you could do Akshan Infinite stuff, which, I mean, you can still do, but he's still one of my favorites. There's a reason my mastery of Akshan is so high. Mostly, though, I was playing Akshan Ziggs for a little while. That's partly why his mastery is so high as it is. It's a really old deck that I haven't dug out of, haven't dug out of the closet in a little bit. Need more regions, need low-cost, hard-value champs. Don't necessarily disagree with that. I think that's a fair assessment, honestly. Like Freljord. Oh yeah, Freljord has basically nothing on that end. Okay. Nope. Can't even save it, so that's fine. So we're gonna get 3 hallowed here. They only have 4 mana. That's currently, yep, doing stuff. Let's just go with the Gwen. We do have a Momentous Choice. I'm gonna go up to a 6/4. You're gonna heal me a little bit. That is a Desert Duel. So if I buff the HP of this, she should live. Which means we will still get the open attack with the quick attack. Momentous Choice is there. That's a lot of resources for Gwen, but fair enough. You kind of have to at that point. Unfortunate, though. Unfortunate there was a Desert Duel. Is Gnar and Braum. Those are not particularly good odds. So yeah, here's the old foyer. Box is not activated. Kayn is not going to do anything. Let's just do this and then take 6 damage, I think is what we'll have to do there. Take the damage, or 7, sorry, because of the Brewer Cultist as well. Let's do this. Up to 4. I need the Kayn to hit. I think maybe we cast Kayn and then try to take the Brewer Cultist in that scenario. I think Hallowed in general is the most well-designed thing they put into this game. Gwen is a good card. Gwen is a very good card. Gwen is honestly kind of an insane card. All things considered. I'm gonna cast my Kayn. There's a Varus. We're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do this. That's an 8-4. Yeah, I'm gonna try and kill this thing. Let's go. When is your favorite mechanic? And you read that Hallowed is awesome. It is pretty awesome. There's a Furious Wielder. All right, fine. You had all the strikes prepared. Great, fantastic. Yep. Yeah, I think we're dead. Unless the Vengeance resolves. Because that alone is 6. So we get down to 5 if that's allowed to hit. Plus whatever the Varus is getting here. If jam or any Gwen, then is good. But Soul Cleave Raven Blue makes your dopamine receptors poor. Yeah. Soul Cleave tie bulk is kind of fantastic, honestly. Well, I'm just gonna try and murder a champion here. It probably fails off of a Rite of Negation or something like that. Does not fail off of Rite of Negation or something like that. I lied. I just outright fucking lied. Sure. Cast a Keeper. Not really sure if it's gonna do anything. We do have a Kayn to maybe interact with that. They just have a second Varus, so there we go. Yeah, not getting the strikes off with the Kayn here. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. Sack Kayn for super heal. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Let me cast some stuff, I think, before going in. Heedless Resurrection! It's actually kind of nice. Not sure if we're gonna be able to use it too much. 2-5. I mean, we're dead to the Varus anyway, I think. Might be a little late. It's probably too late. I think I might have to use the Kayn for the Challenger here. So otherwise, they're not going to train at all. +7 to this. It's 9 HP, which brings us up to 14. But both of those things have Overwhelm, unfortunately. Merciless Hunter again. Yeah, let's just go with this, I think. So if I do this, and we do that, and then maybe we do this. I get a 9-3 and a 4-3 out of it. I feel like that might be okay. Not a chance. Trading with the 3-3, going down to 11. I don't think my blockers matter for shit, but I do have a 2-1. I'm actually gonna have 2 2-1s in the end here. That might be worth a lot of nothing, and they have another Furious Wielder, so we are just kind of dead. Unfortunate. I mean, it undoes the strike. It does undo the strike part of all of that. Not for particularly much effect. However, there's a lot of fearsome happening. The fearsome alone is lethal. The overwhelm on the targeting is also going to be lethal. I need to somehow equip the scythe to block the 4-2. Not gonna happen. Why didn't they kill the lifesteal unit to deny healing instead? That would be a good question to ask. I don't have the answer to that one, unfortunately. There's a Zalani! Oh, it's more overwhelmed. Good God. Give me back a sure, Gwen is fine. Gwen is fine. Gwen is fine. Can put the weapon on the Gwen to get more extra, power on the next attack. How have they managed to find literally all 3 Furious Wielders? There is something. I don't. What? How did you do that? How did you get 3 of those? Big Sag, big Sag. We did take Gwens, but that was also sad. Terrible. Terrible. 3 Furious Wielders. I was like confident. I was like, no, they're not gonna have another one. They've used many. But apparently I did need to count to 3 for once. Unfortunate. One more attempt on this. Let's see what we can do. I will cast a Hallowed Cane. Or at least I'll do my best to get it there. I just need him to be able to smack a couple of times. Just a couple of smacks, it'd be great. That's a Jarvan, Gwen, and a Quinn. Oh boy, okay, alright, that's a lot of things. Okay, I have 2 Hallowed units, this is good, this is progress. You say, yo, I honestly, so I remember that somebody else sent a deck in that they got to Diamond with, and then they handed it to me, and I played it 3 times, and I just struggled with the top decks, and struggled with the plays, and it just never, the curve never quite happened, and the whole thing was just like almost there but not quite there yet, and I felt bad afterwards because they were like, this is a good deck, and I'm like, I believe you, I'm sure it is genuinely a good deck, and I say that non-facetiously, but also I just sometimes have terrible luck. I do occasionally just have the luck of a stinky poo-poo butthead brain, and then we all suffer. I am threatening 9 damage though, which is exciting. They're blocking the Redeemed Prodigy as expected, as is correct. Down to 11 isn't too shabby. Everybody has a Hallowed. I've just also dealt 9 damage in the meantime. Who goes on the internet and tells lies? Everything on the internet is always true. It is just verifiably what's happening, you know? There's no other way around it. I really would like to not die to the Gwen. That's happening here. We are going to die to the Gwen, but I'm not going to let her hit me in the face. How about, you know? I can stop her from hitting me in the face at least by killing my own unit and trying to get some draw here to find find 2 Gwens. Moss. One thing here. The last time I tried to play this deck was when I top decked, 3 Canes and 3 Gwens. There's the pinned tweet on my Twitter profile is that I top decked 3 Gwens and 3 Canes. I'm gonna just cast Gwen. Also, yeah, I don't know what they were doing with Hallowed, Suffering. Suffering is what they were doing there. That is a Why? I'm gonna keep saying why. You fucked up your Hallowed. You do not get to Braum wave at me, you motherfucker. You motherfucker. They thought I had the Mentor's Choice, probably. I did not have a Mentor's Choice. Unfortunate. It always sucks when the player who's playing just objectively wrong is also in the lead. There's also... I'm just gonna die. Oh, I'm just gonna die to Demacia. I'm just gonna die to Demacia. No! No! I needed that Gwen attack, like, real badly. Yeah, take my shit. It doesn't matter. Okay, that's fine. That's also a Jervin. I cannot kill anything because I don't have the equipment strikes. Alright, we're done. We are unfortunately done. Was all their mana doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. Jarvan on like perfect curve is quite painful. Yeah, no, I definitely believe it's a good deck. I just couldn't RNG my way to a win there. Demacia moment, big Demacia moment. Quinn into a Jarvan is just a lot of pain and pressure. It's just a lot of pressure and it's a lot of pain. Thank you for giving me another shot with it though. I just can't do it anymore. I already got the Cane level earlier this evening, so the universe is like telling me to calm down or something, apparently. Damacy. All right, syntax. I think you mentioned this was an Eternal deck. So let's go import it eventually one day, someday. I'm actually gonna delete this. I got a new Gallia Udyr that I think is just better, honestly. So viewer, syntax. This is going to be set Ionia Shadow Isles. Eternally testing. Let's import this. Level 2 Karma and Senna means 2 go hard, drains 3 and go get it. For 2 mana, Senna makes set Showstopper's fast speed for some fucking reason. Also, Nowhere, thank you for the deck code. Appreciate it. Let me copy that in as well here. Probably going to, I think, cap submissions there. I think my brain is still tired from yesterday's stream, so I'll do a couple more and then see where I'm at. All decks, Eternal, not this. That's the wrong. Syntax, it's this one. Let's take a look at this. Fast piece Showstopper sounds beautiful. Burgeoning, Go Hard, Attentive Account, and Eye of the Dragon, Glimpse Beyond, Tag Out, Vow Feast, Memories Cloaked, Catalog of Regrets, Deny, Deep Meditation, Karma, Place Your Bet, Senna, Set, Eradication, Vengeance, and the Ruination. Let's go try to get some of these combos to actually happen. It deals the damage. It deals the damage. Eternal. This one. Yeah, the 2 Go Hard is kind of crazy. Yeah, let's just jump in. Oh yeah, go get it for 2. No one affects the fast speed ruination into the open attack. The fast speed ruination into the open. Darksider with a Trundle. What is that? Trundle Soul? Fast speed ruination used to be a thing with Son of Vygar. I remember it being kind of a thing. There's Vow Feast, there's Attenta. Okay, this is an okay opening hand. Against ramp FTR, however, I'm not sure how well we're gonna do. There's also a 70,000 mastery on the Trundle, but there's 133,000 mastery on the Aurelian Soul. It's tilting every time. It's gonna be tilting until the end of the universe. Okay, yeah. Give me a little splooty of coin. Give me money! That's always, we have a bad time here. We may have a bad time, yes. There's nothing small that I can really go after here, which is quite unfortunate for us. I think I'm just gonna place bets next turn. I almost said like, I almost said I'm going to place your bets next turn, but that sounded even more wrong because place your bets is, I'm just gonna place bets because I'm the one placing the fucking bets. Okay, that's how it's working. I do have a potential set to try and interact with that stupid ramp thingy. You run the counter dash to Senna and they still draw the 1 ruination copy 3 games in a row of the misery. Yeah, that's fair. I can see there being a lot of misery involved. I'm the boss. That's all he wants to be my enemy. There's another note that's lower down, but my pitch is already atrocious, so we're not going to try and find it. We're not going to try and find it. I do have Ruination, I just don't have Senna. There's a Path of Discovery. You're running Targon's Peak. I know that. I know that play pattern. I was trying to do it earlier with the Solnivia. But instead we are just stacking money and we're getting damage, and Blighted Ravine is a bitch, but okay, fair enough. Kill my accountants. They're just doing their job. They're just being attentive. Give us free Ruination, you coward. Oh no, they didn't free Ruination. How dare they not cast it so that we can get a free Ruination. a terrible news. Absolutely terrible news. I'm gonna place some bets. Yeah, we're just gonna fully tap down, I think. Maybe that's not a good idea, but I don't know what they're doing. So here we go. Avalanche is fine. Or it's not fine, but it's in. If they have 2, that's definitely going to suck. There's a Tavern Keeper, that's fine. That's fine. I was half tempted to trade it. It's still fine. There's a Vengeance, which is quite nice. I can cast my, like, last and final accountant here. Yeah, let's just do this, I think. We do get the barrier. Set's doing his thing. 22, 24 mana. I could... Can I drain that and ping the barrier instead of killing him? I can actually ping the barrier instead of killing him with a go hard to just cycle a go hard. No. I was thinking about it. I thought about it, but no. There's 12 mana over there, which smells like a card that we would know about. They didn't actually cast it. I am somewhat mind-boggled. My mind has been thus boggled.
Remember, no IOUs, no collateral.
I have another attentive accountant. You have another Blighted Ravine. That is fair and understandable. Then yeah, I think I'll trigger a go hard. I might as well. I mean, there's no way that I can keep the set around. They feared the deny. I fear deny as well. We can all live under the specter of deny. It's okay. I could place some more bets. They're currently at 8. Go hard and a deep meditation with 9 coins. I'm gonna cycle these go hards on my own unit because it's funny. Because it's fucking hilarious and they cannot stop me from doing that. I could also cast an Eye of the Dragon. It's triggered flow by this point. And they are obviously running out of goddamn Blighted Ravines at that point. Doesn't die, gets me a dragon, pushes a little bit of damage. 3 mana Deep Meditation, pretty good. Oh, no, but it resolves at the start. Right, never mind. I'm stupid about that one. Senna is here. I mean, right now I'm just going to poke him with a 1-1, I think. Looking at Gwendol makes you wonder if Set secretly has a knitted doll collection. Why would Set have a small knitted doll collection? You lost the Go Hard Rare because they refused to play units and you died to drawing your whole deck? Oh, no, that's unfortunate. Yeah, oh no. I mean, okay, I can't stop you. I wish I could stop you. I cannot. Fun facts, I cannot do that. I'm gonna draw some cards. Obviously that's their only play, so there's not gonna be much else to think about other than I top decked a Karma, which fucked me over a little bit. Draw 2 other spells, I guess. Nothing like She Who Wanders to ruin your fun. Honestly, kinda. Honestly, kinda. How many cards? 23. Fuck it. I'm gonna just keep drawing here. Let's do some deck thinning! Let's do some deck thinning. How about it? Fuck it. Do we have space if I do that? Yeah, we have space if I do that. There's a go hard and a deny. Okay. So Drain allows me to have a unit and go up to 20 HP here. So I think I'm just going to do that for now. Deny is, I mean, I top decked it, so here it is. She can wander away. She can wander into someone else's backyard, thank you very much. She doesn't need to be here specifically. So, you want to cast an FTR eventually? No, you don't want to cast an FTR eventually? I would recommend the FTR immediately. I would recommend an immediate FTR for emergency purposes. Gotta keep your emergency FTR around. I'm gonna risk a Senna Some say she wants to wander into your heart. I mean, who am I to say that she ain't cute? But also, it's not personally my type. That looks like a barren wasteland of death. So maybe not so much personally. I can ping spell shield. That's what I can do. I could also just ping the spell shield and cast ruination like right now. I could just ping the spell shield and cast ruination right the fuck now so that they don't see the light of a Aurelian soul level. I feel like that is honestly kind of fair. I get rid of 2 big things here. I don't have any other units. Fuck it. Nope. Absolutely not. So we have a darkness. No hesitation, only victory. I'm sorry if I hesitated for too long. We ain't pussy. Apologies. We leveled our set. Beautiful. So there's 2 more karmas. Or there's 1 more karma. There's no more Sanas. This is our last remaining set. So yeah, the karmas are the last thing in there for us to potentially be able to deal with. That does pretty much absolutely jack shit, which is great and wonderful. 1 karma, last set. Last set, unfortunately. Let's just beat up that. Let's beat up that 10-10 though. It didn't hit anything, which is kind of great. That does work, unfortunately. I'm gonna spend some mana though. If you're gonna do that, I'm gonna do this. 24 cards remain for them, 19 for us. We're probably gonna just overdraw our deck at this point, which is unfortunate. Memory's Cloak. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. This hand is so bitchy. Oh my god, you had the last one. You had the last one. That's fine. Whatever. It deals some damage. That's fine. That's okay. You can take my fucking goddamn spider. Shay wanted to see Set punch a Bale Strider. He might be able to punch it next turn, which is exciting. Yep, okay. I'm gonna get a little Spuda damage. Are you ready for the Spuda damage? I'm ready for that nice sweet Spuda damage. All right, let's go. Do you have another fucking Hush? Because I have nothing. I mean, I have a Deny. That's about it, though, unfortunately. Could Darkness something? That's also not particularly exciting. They could recast She Who Wanders. I'm gonna maybe just pass the turn. We do need to find our Go Hearts, though. We do need to find those at some point. There's a Catalog of Regrets. Fantastic. Not the card I'm looking for, but okay. That is an FTR. This is what we like to call a fuck off, fuck you. Queen, hello! Welcome back. All right, yeah, we did finally have the Deny. We're going to cast a Catalog of Regrets. And then we're going to do that. And then I'm going to continue beating it up with an invincible 5/6 man. Everything I've ever dreamed of. Karma? No, that's still not a karma. I need the karma, and then I'll just be golden. And then we will literally just be golden. I dare you to try something else again. That is fine. I could also do that, though, so that they don't have any catalog shenanigans to happen. Yeah, great, wonderful. They're out of mana. We're gonna cast an Eye of the Dragon and maybe get some healing that we don't need. That we actually just don't really need. So yeah, we have permanent things hanging around. There's a straight up Vengeance. Fantastic, good. Love to see that. Love to see that. I could put that back in hand and then like lose something else, which is probably fine. We're definitely getting to the point where my HP is low. It is unfortunately low. I could still vengeance something. I don't feel like it, you know? I don't feel like it. Okay, so I can cast a darkness. It'll do stuff eventually. So that's exciting. There's another at that stairs to destroy yet another landmark. I'm so tempted to rip like Ruination here. Bale Strider Tribal doing work. Oh my god. No, why are you don't have to apologize at all. This is honestly just kind of fucking funny at this point. Still holding that board wipe should they ever feel like using it. I also do just have that, which is okay. It's okay. It does some Nexus damage. Don't get me wrong, it does some Nexus damage. Is it time to Ruinate? It might be time to Ruinate, yeah. I'm gonna push this attack and see if they do anything here. Except punching Bale Striders he can't kill is funny. They're almost, that's almost at the point where they'll actually have an effect. The problem is that I can't pack your bag just to have a Ruination available. It might be time to just cast Ruination properly. I think it might be a regular Ruination. Which is unfortunate for the set, but I also am just so close to dying in general. I could also do this though and then hold a Vengeance open, and then if they have FTR, it's just like, fuck it, you have FTR. Or if they have another Alien Soul, it's just kind of, well, fuck it, you have a soul. Though, actually, we could try to tag out and then soul, which is not, yeah, that's not. Unfortunately, there's the FTR, yeah. What round is it, by the way? Round 17. That's pretty late for a Runeterra game, honestly. So that's the tip. Can't really get rid of that. I guess we could just Vengeance so that we, I mean, we're gonna die on the open attack if they go for an open attack. I could also, on the off chance that it works, I could Vengeance the spell shield off, or like cast Tag Out. Let's actually try to cast Tag Out, and then on the off chance that just an open attack, we'll get Ruination there going. These slams to the ground, they get up like, bitch. Yeah, he's just like clinging to one of their legs, just like, I'm gonna rip this off, and he can just like never quite do it. But there's one karma left. There's one karma left. Obviously we've been triggering our Gohans, but I think this is probably just an open attack. I would expect. They don't really benefit from not doing an open attack unless they do want to show off Celestials, of course, which they very might just do that. I've killed Soul before. We counted another FTR. That is a spell of some kind. If it's a chunky spell, it's great. They did go for the open attack! They figured it out. They figured it out. Let's see. Your ass and ladder, but in friend matches you clap. Thoughts? Oh yeah, what format is it? Let's try that again. That was our like first attempt with this. We could maybe do better on the second try. Ladder anxiety. Ladder anxiety is real. It's also just a different headspace. It's just a different fucking headspace. Oh, you know, I was saying about or sorry, Syntax, you were saying about Azarelia. I'm gonna die. I need like so many go hards just to drain little things down. I did get what I asked for though, which is fantastic. Play a sparring student. Play that you're brand new to Azarelia. They're brand new to Azarelia. They don't know too much about Azarelia. Maybe we have a shot. You weren't supposed to be here, Zena. Oh my god. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Okay. No, thank you. Don't appreciate this. Okay, okay. Learn to blow my cover. I'm sorry. Suna, you were never here. Who is Suna anyway? I've never heard of them. Sorry. I think they, just never seen him in the chat, you know? Invisible. Okay, so we do that. You get those cycling. We're gonna drain with a Vile Feast, whatever else they cast. I'm going to hold Ruination. We're gonna have place your bets. Great. That's just a straight up Azir. Do you attack? Probably for the extra Sandburb. Yeah, it's Sandburb time. I do not like the Sandburb. It is terrible. And I wish you wouldn't, actually. Is that Karma shits on Azarelia? Except the damn Blade Dancers. Yeah, except for all the little things that they can do. Great, wonderful. 1-4. Okay, you don't have regeneration or anything, so that's okay. That is all right. There's another fucking attentive accountant. I shall be closely attached to my numbers. Thank you. I am really set on getting Lucian Senna to work to Masters, but the deck is really solid if you don't get into a bad matchup. Seeing Vile Feast feels right. Oh my god, yeah, it kind of does. Like, I felt bad banning Vile Feast, even though I think it did make sense, because, just Vile Feast is just such a solid fucking card. It's just so solid. I hate that I can't drain that immediately, because I was hoping they would cast it earlier in the match. Lucian Settle just wants really different things. Unfortunately. Yohard is here. Also, one set instead of third Karma would be nice, and you think? One Senate, like for a third Karma or something like that. Yeah, I think 2/2/2 isn't bad, but maybe you do want more in there. Not quite sure. That's a lot of things that I do not like happening all at once. Excuse me. Pardon me. Deny is here. I have 3 fucking accountants! 3 accountants! All of the accounting. Have you heard of a number? Because I haven't. Okay. Yes. Keep hitting. Keep punching. Unfortunate amount of smacking. Let's go attentive accountant. Hooray. Did I go hard this turn? Not exactly. I think prefer to do it on the next when I might be able to interact with a sparring student or something like that. Let's do... Ooh, Senna is kind of nice, actually. Let's see. Oh. Boss, you want a 1v1? Works for me. Let's do this while it's still fast, because fuck you. I could also just counterspell that shit. I think I'm just gonna actually counterspell that shit real quick. No, thank you. Absolutely no, thank you. Let's go, let's go. And we get a surrender instantly. All right, there we go, there we go. There we go. Dying versus Sen in general, the other champ can be interchangeable. So you Karma set Wiles. Oh boy, here we go. So that did win. We didn't give it to go hard shenanigans. We didn't. How about this? I'll bring that deck versus some of our viewers here, and see how that goes. Okay. Also, I think doop-a-doo channel points this. Oh, we have a deck from nowhere. Sorry, we do have a deck from nowhere to do here. So let me also bring that in. Sorry, nowhere. We have one more actually just regularly in the queue. So Syntax, I'll bring your deck again, but nowhere. Let's just do yours independently for the moment, so I can take a look at that. And I do have Moss and Queen in the 1v1 queue. Too easy, but well-deserved punching Bale Striders for 10 minutes. Ricardo, is that for a question for me or a question for somebody else? Actually, I'm gonna get rid of a formidable deck. I have so many formidable decks right now because I was half asking for them, half just playing them a bunch. Echo, flashbacks to earlier, predicting wins. I think I've used that title before, but I feel it's just, it works. Okay, it works. Let's check this out, though. You'll bring your favorite decks? About to play it again at school? Okay, alright, alright. Just wanted to check in. Prize fight, prize fight, okay. Pharaoh's Financier, Flash on Peddler, Time Trick, Acoustician, Caitlyn, 5-Punch Pablo, Insider Knowledge, Practical Perfectionist, Puffcap Peddler, Echo, Mirai Great Mother, Riptide, and Formula. So we've got some Flash Bomb effects, and we've also just got Mirai and Practical Perfectionist to help us find things, a few draw cards. Echo is in here to give us a little boost. So let's try doing this. Can I do this? No. Is this standard? It is... sorry, where would it be? No, I think it is, actually. Viewer would be nowhere, which is here. Oh, yep, okay, never got it. We got it. Standard ranked. Let's go. Standard ranked. Into this one. Riptide is interesting. Acoustician with prize fight is clever. Yeah, it's a neat strike effect because you have more than one strike option, or it's just a strike option period that isn't Caitlyn, which is kind of nice. Hive Mind Eniac with Ash LeBlanc. So we might be in a little bit of a struggle versus the Ash LeBlanc. But we have a Mirai in hand, so I'll take it. And we have Peddlers, and we have Pablo. Not great strike targets, but if I can ever cast a spell, we've certainly got flash bombs for sure. Omen Hawk on 1. Good pull there. Good Omen Hawking. Echo is here. Preferring Glory Seeker is a lot of problems. I'm gonna cast Pharaoh's Financier because they cast that 6-2. Sputtering Song Spinner is interesting. Shock Blast is honestly probably pretty nice versus a bunch of things in that deck, though. Reggie! If you get Flash Bombs with it, the deck gets fucked until, like, turn 5. That is true. I don't have a lot of spells, unfortunately, but maybe we can get there somehow. Can also risk a Caitlyn. The problem is that the Caitlyn very easily dies, or not actually doesn't necessarily die to a... Doesn't necessarily die to a Flash Freeze. But she definitely will get pulled by the Treferian Glory Seeker next turn. I think it might be worth risking the attack. But Brittle Steel is just a card that exists and is real. So... Or it hits! Or it just fucking hits! I learned to turn 4 Shock Blast is also a move, but Kate is always worth it. There are so many freezes. Yeah, somehow I did manage to avoid a couple of them. That is not what we call avoiding a couple of them for sure. It's turn 4. That is dying guaranteed, so I think I'm just gonna cast Mirai. Yeah, is it? I mean, yeah, is it worth worrying about a Brittle Steel when you know that you're going to see something else later that does the exact same fucking thing? Elixir of Iron is fine. Or it's annoying, but here we go. Think I'm just gonna start sacking Peddlers now? We can go with the 3-3, or we can go with something like Echo. That is a Sky's Descend! I'm just gonna sit in awe of this right now. I'm gonna sit in awe of this card. Take it back! Yeah, I feel like Great Mother took fucking personal offense to that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't fucking know! Oh my god, I have to cast this at some point. I don't know when I'm casting it, but I'm casting it eventually for sure. Because, right? What? What? I didn't even get to cast, but I didn't even, but I didn't, what, wait, what? It's gonna be like, what the fuck? I don't know. Why did they leave? They left me. They left me. It must have been sniping. There's no way. I think maybe it is a sniper? If you were sniping that match, hi. If not, what? Maybe they had to go like run and take care of a child or something, and the timing was perfect for when I was just hovering Skies Descend. I don't know. I feel I'm gonna leave that as the ranked experience for this deck, and then I think just play it one or two more times in the viewer decks that we have queued up right now, or the viewer games that we have queued up right now, because I feel like I should play it again just so we can see more of the deck, but also that was Mariah's never high rolled more for me, I think. Oh my god. That was a moment where if there was this marble snap, I would just immediately just be like, snap, you're dead. Okay, so for the 1v1 requests, I have Moss and then I have Queen. Moss, you're up first if you're up for those 3 singles. I am very much up for them as well. I have the set Karma deck, and I have the I have that Nowhere's deck right there that we it's just, I think, has made its mark in history somehow. All right, let's go. Let's do the set deck a little bit more. The set Karma deck, wherever that went. Syntax, yes. I am prepared also. That Ash icon is also like really nice. The Dragonmancer Ash. Or not Dragonmancer, Dragonmancer Ash. Very pretty icon. I like it a lot, actually. Okay, we're gonna mulligan some stuff. I am so good at fucking accounting. So good. This is what you get for doing your taxes early. They respond. They're like, yes, numbers have happened. Oh yeah, speaking of the Lucian, there's the Senna Lucian right there. Let's take Attentive and just keep going. We have removal as well, fantastic. Master Accountants. Fading icon. Let's punch that a little bit. Darkened Halberd is here. Oh boy, that's unfortunate actually. I think I'm gonna drain that to get a little spooty. I think I like the idea of a spooty in this situation. The bad opponent surrendered. Yeah, that was wild. That was actually just kind of wild. So you go 4 already on the Lucian, which is kind of scary. Let's do another accountant. Don't know why it made some screamy noises. It's a person. Place your bets is here. Let's just go with these guys. Is there anything in there that would be screaming? Bet against the house and lose. Oh, they're spirits. Oh, they're just spirits around. That's what's making the shrieky noise. I was just like, wait, what's happening? There's a first wave. More, looks like more halberd targets, honestly. He's got little foxes. Yeah, he does have little foxes. Does have little foxes. Well, she has little foxes, I think. I think Lise is female, it looks like. I like the hat. I think the hat over the ears is very good. It's very good. So we're about to take a lot of damage here, I think. Tempting Prospect. Looking at some stuff to grab. To nab. There's a Senna. Oh god. Oh god, a Senna. There's a Go Hard and our own Senna, in fact. In the meantime, I do not want to level the Lucian. Yeah, I don't really want to level the Lucian is the thing. I can take a lot of damage here. I don't want to take all that damage though. Let's just block what we can, I think. Go down to 10 maybe. Sucks, but okay. So, the problem with this Senna is I'm going to kill some stuff, and then Lucian's going to be angry about it. We can coin and then just cast her, because there's only 1 mana available. I think might go ahead with that.
For the wicked, for the dead, I bring rest.
Okay, let's pass, because if we can also just kill him, then we only have to deal with the Senna. which is still incredibly annoying to deal with. I remember really horribly losing a game where somebody else was trying to run Lucian as well, and the fucking combo, that double attack really just destroyed me more than it should have.
Keep your distance.
So we get another one. I mean, we can also potentially just kill it based on how this block resolves. Yeah, darkness first. Hate spike is fine. Darkness stack again. So that... Oh, nope, that levels the Lucian, unfortunately. Oh, because that's leveling him. So if we just deny the hate spike in general, we do have the 5-4 and the 5-3 to contend with. But we don't have to deal with the Lucian leveling, so I don't have to spend that last darkness focused on Lucian alone. Maybe we might want to do it anyway. It denies the husk. I feel like maybe denying the husk is worth, potentially.
Spirits ain't gonna free themselves.
Yeah, it is a nice line, though, to kill that, to level the Lucian, and to get the Senna proc right there. Or to get basically either of them.
Join me soon.
So, Senna is there. We have triggered Flow again, obviously. There's now 2 Santas on the board. Mine is only one ahead by a little bit. Red, hello and welcome back. Okay, go hard plus the darkness there.
A lady has her
Might be
secrets.
enough to do something. So let's pass. We're gonna have to block with a counter or something like that. Oh, you just leveled it like that. Right, I wasn't expecting the halberd there. I was like, it has double attack, it's gonna stay. Oh, actually pretty good. Pretty fucking good there. I don't like that. I don't like it at all. Yeah, congratulations on Masters. Pretty good shit. That's not really gonna stack anything because it's not giving me anything back. So that 5-4 does go through. We need a block here. I think we block here. I can drain a little bit off of something. At this point, honestly, I'm not super keen on the Senna existing the way it does. Also, the Lucian... Well, unless there's a lot of kill effects, I think I'm still gonna go for the Senna. We're 2 away from Enlightenment right now. Or, sorry, 3 turns away from Enlightenment right now. That's fine. Down to 3. We do need to trigger another spell at some point. Going for an after patch, probably Samira. Too nasty! Overwhelm that combo, thankfully. Yeah, there's no overwhelm. It is just kind of terrifying in general. So we have an open attack with the Senna. We also do have Ruination, so that's always a thing that we can pull up later of like, hey, I still got Ruination in there. There is a set here as well. Set's kind of nice. I don't have any counter spells for it, unfortunately, so I think let's just go with this first. Make the darkness, have that to kill the Senna. That will be a rally off of the Lucian, which is a little not good. We can stack a Vengeance though, so that there's actually just no rally in general here. I think that's the call. So I lose a champion. That Senna dies. My Senna is not leveled, but we also don't have to face the 5-4 until the following turn. Terash is a bitch, but it costs 10 mana, so it's not going to be on the next attack. We are up to 11, down to 6 next turn from that, presumably. Pass one more. Demacia Shadow. I said over be GG like indefinitely. Okay, let's pass here. Yeah, I might do Eye of the Dragon first. See, let's just do a test Eye of the Dragon and see how that goes. If you want to send custom cards, that works. I'll probably be reviewing them in the Discord, though, because I think I'm going to finish up these viewer games and then go from there. That's 2 damage. to 7 mana. I'm not super happy about that. Let's just cast our leveled set for now and see what happens to that unit in particular. Riccati, welcome back! Yeah, set's leveled.
Want a piece of me?
And I mean, we have the Karma leveling soon. That is indeed a thingy. Let's recall that, however, so that it does not actually fucking die horribly. So Senna has been made. We have 2 coins in the bank. Unfortunately, Set does remove his condition there. Set.
Ain't no fight.
We have all of the mana required to potentially get rid of something like a Senna. Maybe. I'm gonna use this. That's now 7 of 12, so plus the Karma is enough to get coins and the Showstopper. There's a Go Heart. Ooh, there's lots of Go Hearts. Oh, there's lots of fucking Go Hearts. I like this shit. Excuse me, though, for the moment, I think I'd like to get rid of Senna immediately. Cannot die. Cannot take damage or die. That is the condition of the set. So there goes the Senna. Double Go Hard is kind of mean, for sure. There's a fading icon. There's 6 mana open right now. I do not like it. I do not like that there's 6 mana open right now. Oh boy. I think we kind of have to anyway. I could pass here and then just cast Go Hard's next turn and see what happens. But oh, here's the problem. Here's the fun part. Terash is also going to happen.
The people paid for a show.
Terash is also going to happen next turn. Ah, fuck it. Karma goes. If they have it, they have it. The good old NA mentality. If they've got it, they just gotta fucking got it. Thank you for the Showstopper, though. That's the Senna. That's fine, actually. Let's get rid of you, because you're annoying, and also that's enough to deal with everything else on the board. I put the patch notes on Twitter, by the way, for the next one. Oh, yeah, I saw. We just reviewed them a little bit before, earlier, actually. Yeah, that's kind of great. Okay, let's pass. We now have the double Go Hards. We get Brood Awakening, which is an interesting card for sure. How is the Terash doing? Because can't kill the Terash. I can't kill the Terash unless I kill myself or all of my units in the process. Ruination is unfortunately a card. Vile Feast, tag out, deny. Oh, fuck, that was it. Oh, fuck, that was it. And my hand was just too full to deal with it. Unfortunate. We still have this interaction, of course, but that's unfortunate. Unfortunate. Let's just go with Karma again, I think. Is our hand full? No. We can also just kind of sort of get rid of that, though. Just like on the spot, Go Hard's going for the Lucian's face. Sorry, Lucian. Oh yeah, I also just forgot to, I just realized I forgot to reset the stream notifications. So that's why the follower and subscriber thing in the top red is just empty. I forgot to update the damn codes after I fucking did the tournament yesterday. I need to update the stream elements link. I'm gonna die. I'm also gonna slap a catalog of regrettos. How dead am I? How astronomically just perished am I if I can't do anything about that? I'm pretty dead. I'm pretty dead. Took a stinky shit. Yeah, we do have the recall for now, so it's not an open attack. Yeah, fuck it. What is it? 7 HP. That is 6 mana. Holy shit, that's 6 mana somehow. He cast Burgeoning as well. I think let's just also cast a Burgeoning. The landmark first. I don't think you need to play the landmark first, do you? It will just count because it's not a It doesn't need to see. Yeah, it doesn't need to see the card be played. It just will register that it was played last round. At least that's the way I've always understood the card, and I think it is true that that's the way it does it. Sure. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, I think it's a guarantee every single time. There is a vengeance. I have a tag out. So we're gonna use it again. Also, Red, sounds good. Thank you for putting the link in the Discord. Queen, I don't know if you're in there, but there are now custom cards in the Discord. Okay. Let's do this. We can do that one more time. Just double count. How many cards do we have in the deck? 23. There are 23 cards in the deck. 25 cards in the deck, apologies. And then I think we can go. Blades of the Fallen, great, wonderful. And we're going phase. Moss! Apologies! Drain 3. Oh, Drain 3 is unfortunately just exactly lethal anyway. I'm just exactly lethal regardless. I think they're in... Wait, where did you put them? Lore chat? Lore chat channel in the Discord. If there's a Discord command if you need to find the Discord server itself. Okay, let's do... I think you wanted 3 singles, Moss? So let's do a couple more with something from my inventory. What's a fun... But chimes are fun. For me. Chimes are fun for me. Yes! It is the Quen. It is the Kane Gwen. What are my thoughts on the list now that I've had a couple goes with it? I mean, it's just kind of incredibly fun. It's an incredibly fun thing to do. I'm in Diamond right now. I haven't really had a lot of time to rank up, and also just haven't had the strongest motivation to either. I don't think I'm going to be able to get to Masters before we go on vacation on next Monday. But I'm honestly just been having a lot of fun with the tournament and the viewer decks and stuff, so I'm quite happy. Just gonna take some damage, I think. Let's just Mystic Vortex here. Go hard. I love how mad people get about the KDA animations. So yeah, the KDA's cards are, I think, deserve to get rotated, but they are very flashy. You have to give them flash if nothing else. I'm gonna do this. Am I gonna do that? I'm actually gonna do this. Let's just plant some more chimes in the preparation for Meduli so that we can indeed Meduli our way out. Separate the standard decks from the Eternal ones. Oh, I agree. There's a way you can select to only look at standard or Eternal decks, but they kind of hide the setting, which is annoying. I'm gonna die. I'm just executively just gonna die here. I have a spider. There are 2 keepers. See, Moss has stopped decking that deck way better than I ever did. There is a nice bard. It buffed Meduli, which is fine and handy. I have 2 bards for some reason. Let's just cast a bard. Not much else to do here. No hallowed proc, so that is a 3/4. It is a base 3/4. I can't block fearsome. So I think we're just gonna punch the Gwen a little bit. Also, Popo Panda, thank you for the raid. GG's indeed. Thank you for those games. Those were a lot of fun. I did not expect to be able to pull it out versus the Star Spring, because holy shit, those were tense. But yeah, welcome in everybody. I probably most of you know who I am, but if you don't know who I am, I'm Elzon. We're currently doing a bunch of viewer 1v1s actually, and just kind of having some fun while people play whatever they want. I'm currently trying to do Meduli chime duplication. And my opponent here has their honestly trademark deck, which is the Gwen Kane, elusive hallowed Kane. Ohana Kitty and Meat Man, hello and welcome to the chat. How's it going? Yeah, absolutely wild champion draft series match. I have so many bards. I am the bard. I am bard. I personally have become bard. You can kill any of my bards. Take any of my bards. I have 2 more. Yeah. How are people liking? I just reviewed it actually. How are people liking the patch announcements and stuff? My Elise is very dead, unfortunate. Okay. I'm gonna swap that around actually. Sure. Fine, works for me. We also had a bit of a discussion about the end of the Eternal Poro Cup tournament, which was, oh boy, I'm still tired from that. But it's good. It's good. Soul Harvest just got buffed. Soul Harvest just got buffed. I have a bunch of people in my chat at least who were excited about the Targon buffs, like Moondreamer, and the updated effect of Tellstones. I personally like the Tellstone change. I think it's not so bad. I have no units in hand, which is very awkward for the buffing of my things. Soul Harvest got buffed. Soul Harvest got buffed. The cost for champions is now lower. I don't want that level. Here's the problem. I know it's Blue Cane, but I also don't want it to level. Tellstone Hush is something. It does exist. Where are the patch notes? They are, somebody posted a Twitter link. I can see if I can revive that Twitter link, actually. That's not it. Where did my history go? LOR report and, or the Rentera report, sorry, and some other people, I think, compiled the list of it. That's the Twitter thread I was looking at, but somebody also had like a Reddit link and other places where it's been compiled. Yeah, there's the blue fucking cane. How much Hallowed is there right now? 1. So not the most massive increase, but it's a little bit of, it's enough to start being a threat eventually. Okay, thank God we finally found a target for the chimes, even if it's a hapless aristocrat. All of your Kane games have been Path of Champions. I definitely tried playing him not in or in regular standard for a while. I played Kane Trox, so I mean there was the regular Rost Kane experience. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I don't have a good emote for the death of the Kane. Unfortunately. Surely they have a second expanse. They don't. The panic of assuming that they have expanse. They have a 2-mana spell sheet that's gonna really fuck up your day. I almost have a blocker for that, but not quite. So the Gwen is probably going to end my life very shortly. 18 of 20. I just need one more buff. I just need one more buff, and then the bard spells that I have multitudinous versions of will finally be able to do something here. I guess I could revive. It's fine. Withering Wail. Okay, you go punch stuff and also level mid bard. Thank you. Your Shadow Isles Karma deck with buff Soul Harvest is a GG. You've given Queen like the best news of the evening. Sure, that's fine. If you want to kill it, that is actually fine. You want to know why that's fine? Because I have this, and it's a summon effect, not a play effect. So, bitch, I'm gonna summon more fucking things. Also, Zenhayo, if I'm pronouncing that at all correctly, thank you for the follow, and welcome to the stream. I hope you've been enjoying your time here. I'm gonna just see if I can't get some stuff. That's 11 is a lot. 11 is a lot. That's a 15/15 Atlas Aristocrat. I'm gonna do that again for the funnies. 4, 9. Fantastic. We've got a 16/16. We got a 16/16. If opponent was killing karma, they're killing karma -1 HP does nothing. I still just tag out. Yeah, I don't know if the minus HP is really worth much. Like obviously they're trying, but I have so many things. I'm gonna kill that, and then we're gonna revive it so that we have 100 and something chimes. Cause go us. I have 4-3. That's unfortunately a dead elusive. Ah, okay, fair enough. That is extremely fair. We're gonna toss some cards because lifesteal. Wanted the Chronicler, but it's not really a big deal. Not really a big deal. Yeah, it is Meduli. Aftershock kills her now, though. Yeah. Oh no, it revived the cane off to the side. Oh no, it revived the cane to the side. That is, I mean, you know what? I'm just gonna take it. Like, the Withering Whale might be able to say something, but honestly, if there had been one less unit attacking, it would have been 2 canes. Or something like that. This is fine. Oh yeah, until the Gwen attacks literally just one more time. This is a meme Meduli deck. It's okay. Let's try one more here. Oh yeah, this Black Flame. Do I have any good, haha funny Akshan decks? I don't really have any haha funny Akshan decks. I do have a condition that nobody brought to the Eternal Poro Cup, but that I was kind of wondering if somebody would dare try to bring. I have Mill. Because Mill's where it's at. Somebody, I think Syntax maybe, or somebody else suggested a who can take themselves out of a game the fastest is a win condition for a tournament. And I was thinking about Sandseer, like self-mill, and I was like, I mean, that is basically just a guaranteed, it's a guaranteed W in that kind of format. Hello, hi, hey, okay, yeah, all right, we're in. I think. I'm in some game. Maybe it's the right one. Maybe I have teleported time zones and also universes. I'm in a pocket dimension. Certainly the server seems to believe that I'm in a pocket dimension of some kind. Unless you have all 3 Sandseers in hand. I mean, that's the fastest way. You can also do the thing that I know you have some people dare to do, which is just run 1 copy of Sandseer and then hope that you can predict it to the top and then just use that, which is kind of funny. No thank you. Enemy champs? Oh, for this one it's just, oh, it's Mono Victor. You're bringing Ionia Mono Victor. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. Give me a cheap-ass Soul Cleave, I guess? Ooh, this is a fun mirror, because they're also trying to duplicate, only I'm trying to duplicate worse things. Bout Security Victor? Looks like it might be some kind of, like, Cunning Kitten Victor, which is interesting. Yeah, let's make many aloof travelers. That's the general idea. Fantastic. We do have Evil K. If we find it, which we do. We do find it. Let me duplicate that. Let me make some aloof travelers. All right, Victor. Victor can take me out. Victor can totally take me out. It might be what you're thinking, yeah. Oh, lifesteal's good. Lifesteal's good, but also I have 4 power units, so yeah, you can just take that. Take the Ks. Sorry. Apologies. I can Soul Cleave my aloof travelers. I can Soul Cleave my aloof travelers like literally all over the place. So we're gonna hit with some acorns to try and do some stuff. That is a scavenged camo cloaker. You know, fair enough. Can't really damage it from there, but okay. Only get 1 acorn proc. That's still honestly enough to do some chaos. It's time to do some chaos. Are we doing aloof Maokai? We are not doing it. This one doesn't have Maokai in it. It has P&Z duplication, spell shield, elusive, and life steal. Victor has truly forsaken me, and is instead definitely wants my opponent to win this game. Yep. Time tricking for a card there. I will get rid of so many things. I am armed and ready with the loop travelers. Another evil imperfectionist. Dropping evil imperfectionist. Finding a vengeance. Dropping a Scales of the Dragon. They buffed Nightfall and Vogue. They did. They did. Moondreamer ahoy! Oh, yes, fantastic. Counterfeit copies could totally make many copies of things that are important, like this one. 33 cards. I have 34. That's all we need to know.
If you need a job done right, then do it yourself.
Here we go. That Victor is gonna be a real pain in the ass. I'm making a Nightfall control Asol deck so fast. Wait, Nightfall control Asol. Fuck yeah. Okay. Victor is going to get quick attack or tough or something else that is going to completely end my career. And it got tough. I'm calling it. Just getting all of the fancy keywords. What is this bullshit? What is this madness? Is decent at killing small boys. Oh god. Vengeance is here. I mean, with the ping, it's actually not so bad. Let's do this. I'm waiting for the discounted version to show up. And we do see the discounted version to show the fuck up here right now. So let's duplicate. Let's duplicate that. I think we can kind of wait to cast the to soul cleave it. We do, of course, just need to hold on to a copy if that's the case. Did the Poro Cup review already happen? Swiss, yes, did go over the Eternal Poro Cup earlier. Main takeaways were mostly just that we learned like a shitload from the last one. And we'd like to have clearer, probably clearer rules in the future. I think the format itself, like overall in terms of how matches were organized, was okay, but clearer rules, probably a little bit more advertising earlier. That's another thing that I've been thinking about. And that's mostly it. Otherwise, I think, at least from a caster's perspective, went relatively well overall. Who won the plushie? That went to Void in the end. Who had a ARAM deck and a pretty mean ephemeral deck as well. The Charlotte Shadow Seer did a lot of work. Tell it to send it to you. Can't quite do that, but it has already shipped, which I was impressed by, because sometimes they take a while to actually ship, especially if it's going internationally, which it was. Eventually, I do have a Harrowing. Black Flame Cunning Kitten. Yeah, it's totally just a fucking Cunning Kitten deck, which is kind of great. I could try to kill Victor. I think I have to actually try to kill Victor here if I want to fucking survive. Void was super good. Knocked you out immediately. Void had a really strong set of decks. Also got really lucky on some of the interactions as well, which I think because of the way ARAM ended up shaking down, a lot of it was just what that landmark decided to do in particular. Miscall, it's not going to revive anything interesting. I mean, it is 1 mana, which is fun and fancy. A 1 mana Miscall is fancy for sure. Can have either the same rules for the 3 decks or closer power levels between rule sets. That's something that would definitely make a best of 3 a little less of a, immediately you ban 1 deck kind of scenario. Before we had conditions that I think were a little bit better matched. Like in the previous tournament, we had championless, mono region, and something else that I'm forgetting, which felt a little bit more balanced just because you weren't having to there was nothing that really super reigned incredibly high in that kind of deck building scenario. Sorry, I'm trying to focus on what's happening here. There's so many cats happening. But yeah, that's something that we'll take in mind in the future as well. 95% banned alt-con. There were a couple people who didn't ban the alt-win con that I know for a fact let it through. But yeah, it could definitely have been more balanced. Yeah, I'll take that. Make more 3 copies.
Let me introduce
We have 39. Our opponent has 34. Our pseudo mill is trundling along. I am also losing my HP at an incredibly rapid pace. Has so many cats and has drawn so deep for us. So many cats have happened. So many cats have happened. At this point with the deck thinning that I'm committing, I feel like it may also just be entirely cats in the deck now, which is kind of incredible. I think I'm just gonna take damage and then just like force my last bit of mill out of me. I have a little bit of mill left in me, so we can use that now. Has drawn so deep for us. Do consistently let it through and win those sets? I don't believe there's anybody who consistently with an alt win con through and consistently was also able to win. I don't think that is the case.
You dropped something. I dropped
It's beyond. Unless there's somebody who played in the tournament who can contradict me there. But yeah, I think it was generally all win cons. There's so many. There's legitimately so many. The Black Flame is kind of nice. Yeah, so here's the fun part. My Aloof Travelers is basically just thinning it down to kind of kittens in hand, which is hilarious, actually. That just seems like a mistake. Yeah. Do we open attack? I think we can open attack. I don't know how many Aloof Travelers I've summoned this game, but it is an obscene number. It is an obscene fucking number. Twin Wind Technique's going away. Let's do another one. We have, yeah, we can do that.
You dropped something. I dropped everything.
Iterative improvement is going away. Yeah, like if we attack with a few of these and then cast Soul Cleave and then cast or some missed calls, we can make more of them for sure. Black Flame. I do also slightly have to let that Black Flame interaction happen, because that's kind of dope. Yep, those dying is like totally fine. Those dying is totally fine and according to plan. My Acorn, we don't need to worry about Acorn. There's that. Let's kill this. Get some more in there. Just get some more up in this bitch. Aloof Travelers. Dropping Cunning Kitten. Counterfeit copies to make more copies of the 3 cost, I suppose. Piltovan Tellstones going for Progress Day. 25 cards left in there. I'm at 5. I feel like it's worth noting that I'm just at 5. We do kind of want 2 permanent units, huh? I think I'm just gonna do this. Can I live? Right now there's... Oh, no, there's gonna be 6 units coming in, so I'm also just dead. Never mind, I am just dead, unless the Vengeance there can take care of it. Aloof Travelers dropped as well from our opponent there. Yeah, I think we're gonna die unless I don't block one of the 4 power units, but then I'm down to 1 HP essentially anyway. There's that. Yeah, no, we're dead. I would need 2 pieces of removal here because we block that, and then 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 we vengeance this, and then I'm fucking alive. I'm actually... Ooh, no, I'm still alive, actually. Okay, that's enough to cast a Harrowing next turn for some discard and some draws. Yes! Unless there's a Mystic Shot, in which case, no! Also, new kid! I have one. We are currently at 1 HP, so technically still very much alive here. No, the all caps is great. I feel like I must win when you put it in all caps. If I don't win, what am I doing? Cunning Kitten getting discarded. Back Alley Bar getting discarded. Cunning Kitten out. Let's pass. Maybe I shouldn't have played that because I have Harrowing, but I mean, it's a summon anyway, so who really gives a shit? Evil Imperfection is making more of those, for sure. I'm about to summon like 5 Aloofs on top of this guy. On top of this one guy, we're also about to have a shitload of Aloofs. So actually, hear me out right now. Hear me out right now. If I cast all of my aloof travelers, and then, or cast 2 aloof travelers. Oh, but then I don't, no, fuck it. I was like, oh, I could do, no. Oh, but it doesn't actually, oh, it makes 2 other stronger things. Because I killed other things that weren't aloof travelers by this point. Is that worth? It's 2 cards. I mean, it's worth enough. Let's just fucking go. Yeah, if Moss has a Mystic Shot, which I wouldn't be surprised by, we are certainly dead. There's an aloof, there's a Scammish Camo Cloaker getting discarded, there's the last Victor getting discarded. Victor, my love, I do apologize. Let me go with all of my little ephemeral dudes. Look at, there's little ephemeral dudes! Not afraid at all. Not, just completely unafraid of them all. I really should cast, though, how many aloof travelers got summoned, because it's some absolutely ridiculous number. 14 cards remaining over there, 28 over here. A 3rd Black Flame. All 3 Black Flames have been found. Another Cunning Kitten. Okay. Cunning Kitten. I have never seen anyone cast Cunning Kitten to this level of efficacy. I've tried it. Some people gave me Cunning Kitten decks when this card was released. I have actually never seen that many of them, because they also draw. The thing is that they also just draw. They also draw cards. That's why the mill is actually like almost working. It's because they're contributing. Were you able to bring multiple decks under the same condition? No, so we had 1 deck per condition, basically. Which, yeah, that is an interesting one of, like, if you could pick one of 3 to build around, that could be kind of cool. So, yeah, there's a bunch of different options. Multiple alt win cons. Yeah, nobody... I think someone asked if they could do that, but nobody... we made it the rule that nobody actually could. Queen, if you're still here, your 1v1 request is up next. Meow. Welcome back. Welcome back. Meow to you as well. So many cats, so many travelers. Yeah, do you want best of 3 or do you want 3 singles? Whichever it is. Ephemeral Rise, sorta. Ephemeral Rise, sorta. Did fall under the ephemeral conditions that we set with Encroaching Shadows, but it was technically an alt win con that we actually banned under the alt win condition deck building rules. So there was a thread there that somebody followed of, well, it's banned over here, but it's not banned over there because, and I'm technically filling the conditions for that one. Which is not something we expected. And to be fair, I guess maybe we should have expected that a Rise would try to sneak through somehow. Somehow the Rise was going to happen. Also, I really need to finish up this event pass. I'm like halfway there, and I really want the Soul Skin. And there's I think a couple weeks left, and not much time after we get back from vacation if that's actually something that I want. So it's a big mess. Syntax, we're gonna do this again. I think making it ephemeral made it somewhat more reasonable. It was definitely more reasonable as an ephemeral. Because I remember we popped in to spectate a match where it was just like the 5 Rise landmarks and just no Rise in sight. Speaking of Rise, by the way, which deck was your favorite to go versus? I mean, I now, thanks to you, have a soft spot for the Hallowed Cane. Also, could I just point out my opening hand? I'm just gonna point out the opening hand here. Is this Eternal? I currently have Set Karma Senna. Are there Eternal cards in this? I don't remember. I do not recall. I don't really mind if you have an Eternal deck or not. It's gonna happen again. This is a standard deck. If you would like to bring... yeah, this is Vile Feast. This is Eternal. This is an Eternal deck. I don't really care what you have, but if you'd like to reset so that we both have Eternal or we both have Standard, that also works for me. Yeah. Do you would you prefer? Eternal or Standard first? So then I can always bring up something else. Standard for the first 2? Yeah, sure. And then I'll bring this one last, because I was gonna replay that one. What do I have in Standard? Do I have in Standard? I'm trying to remember which end is standard. That's Eternal. Standards are up here. So anything over here should be fine. Could do Formidables again. Oh, no, we could do the, prediction again. The Mirai that was an absolute banger before. Somehow Sky's Descend got generated. Glad to spread your hallowed Cain agenda. It's a pretty good agenda. It's a pretty good agenda. Go Hardless is so much fun. We shall bring it for the last game in that case. Alright, Mirai Great Mother. Now is your time to shine again. That is... Oh, yeah, Set Karma Senna. So... I'm gonna get rid of... those two. Don't feel great about getting rid of Pablo, but I do like seeing a Caitlyn instead. Going for... Oh, Senna Lucian is just so flashy and satisfying to play. There is something really, like, fundamentally satisfying about Lucian and Senna. Like, their interactions, like, as much as they're not the strongest in the game, do make sense as a couple. So it's just like, yeah, I'm playing the guy who gets angry when you fucking kill his wife. Duh. Of course he's gonna be fucking mad. I think that seems about right. So the Senna champ instant leveled if Lucian died. The Senna champ. The Lucian will automatically level. Interactions that you don't want to swap them around. Oh yeah, no, that actually, I think that makes a lot of sense. Let's do Caitlyn. You have two Caitlyns, in fact. Always nice to have a bonus Caitlyn. We'll go for the flash bomb win if we can, I guess. Piltover Peacemaker is here. No bombs found there. I'm gonna cast Mirai. Let's see what we can get out of you this time. High roll! High roll! High roll! Okay, okay, alright. Level conditioning where she levels if Lucian dies. Oh, the Senna champ? For some reason, it's just, like, not computing. Acoustician is nice, to be fair. I lost my peddler, though, so I think I might just attack here. Or deal some damage. Darken Halberd just works so well with them. I was really impressed by the Darken Halberd cast. I was like, oh no, that makes a lot of sense. That does just make a lot of sense there. A little surprised it's a Caitlyn block and not a Mirai block here because of the quick attack, but oh, I mean, I'll fucking take it. Maybe we need to dust off my hardware. My computer is very dusty, as is my brain sometimes. Brain also dusty. Brain also dusty. Yeah, that's fine. Could have gone with the prize fight, though. That is a thing we could have done. Could still technically do it if we wanted to. Sergeant Halberd was spooky. Spooky Halberd. Yeah, fuck it. You know what? We're gonna go for it. We're just gonna go for it. Get them all down to 1. There's 4 in there right now. There's a Pharos Financier. Oh man, my eyes are starting to close. Ah, sleepy. So sleepy. But it's okay. We can do this. Mirai will give me something fantastic and wake me up. I can just feel it. I can just feel it. Senna. Let's do... I mean, I could just prize fight it. I could prize fight it and then try to kill it. But it's gonna run into that darkness anyway. Sunk Cost and Glorious Evolution on offer here. It's probably a formula, even though I want the glorious evolution. You want to count how many cunning kittens were summoned versus how many alooves were summoned? Yeah, no, that's going to be an interesting piece of math. I think you out-summoned me with the kittens. I'm pretty sure you out-summoned me with the kittens. So if I do this, and then I do, oops, no, I want to do this, and then I want to do this. That trades both. Ah, that's okay with that. I'm okay with that, actually. We're burning a Caitlyn, obviously, but it still gets an extra strike in there.
Darkness and light. Here's my calling card. Guess that's it.
So there that goes. There this goes. That 3-1 can't attack. Let's go with an acoustician. And then I think open swing. I think the answer is to open swing. Okay. Sure. Yeah, that works for me, I think. The meme. Oh, good fucking memes. Prize fights there. Let's just go with these guys. Fleeting spell, maybe? Or just a spell in general, actually not fleeting in about it. Guiding touch. What a powerful card. Think we might just go with the formula first, though. Let's maybe just go with the formula first. Locks us out of being able to cast Pharaoh's Financier, but that might be fine. Sky Singer is terrifying. Eclectic Collection. I'm gonna Eclectic Collection off of this Brood Awakening. Because there's 8 HP left over there. Obviously the 3 is going to contribute something. But this is a 3-mana Eclectic Collection, so let's fucking go. Also a Consult the Heavens, which is an interesting card to have found off of that. So we've seen 3 of the Mirai products now. There's 2 left off of this one. Yeah, Spires into Galactic is kind of perfect. Yeah, I think let's go. Some of these Dexy Mana are just so fun. You love them so much. Honestly, a lot of them are kind of great. And also, if you're having fun, fucking top tier. So many noises off of the Eclectic Collection. It does so many good good sounds, good noises. I'm gonna block and try and kill that, actually. How about I just try and get that out of here? Okie dokie. Let's go with Pharaohs. Toss, True Shot. True Shot's probably great, or at least True Shot's okay. Ceaseless Sentry is there. Let's top deck a something off of a heal. There's another formula. All right, I'll take it. When the Pargon's buff come out, you will become a different person. So we do kill the draw. There's one there. Let me formula. There's a Mirai Great Mother and a portal for a Greenglade Elder and a Peddler and many chimes and mana. And I'm gonna open swing. Yeah, we're gonna open swing first. A lot of damage. 18 puff caps, 9 flash bombs remain. That's pretty good, actually.
Where's the doorman?
Where is the doorman? I don't know. I don't know where the doorman went off to. Sure. We could sneak out a cheeky prize fight there to get a spell off of that proc. I tried to fill the stack with Eclectics. Oh yeah, because it double casts, doesn't it? Fantastic. Song of the Isles. Actually, not terrible. Alright, down to 6 there. It's a 6-5! Oh my god, it's a 6-5! That's kind of unreasonable for sure. So Set is almost leveled. Such a handsome skin still. Let's get a 7-6 on the board, I guess? I could have also cast the Greenglade Elder. I think let's do that now and overwrite some Spooty Boys, maybe? Because I do want the Peddler onto the field. Somehow.
Hey, Meg, whip up anything special for tonight?
I call it pit grit.
Let's do overwrite this, maybe? Fury Set is spooky. Yeah, because he can't die. That's kind of alarming for sure. do we go with Mariah or do we go with the Peddler? I think we go with Peddler here. And because we have enough spells to, I think, begin to threaten a Puffcap win con. Could take a Practical Perfectionist to try and find something fancy off of, honestly, at this point, either of our Mariahs. Either the next one that we cast or the old one. Finding 2 of them. There's the leveled Karma.
My spirit is an unquenchable fire.
That voice mod on her is actually really good. Double level here. Set to my face. Unfortunate. Let's overwrite here, I think. Make some more spells. Have, I think, Song of the Isles or Consult the Heavens available. How yoked is that Saradad? It's a 5/6. It's a 5/6. There's so much healing happening over there that I don't think we can actually get the puff caps anymore. There's 21 now, though. There is 21 now, though this is presumably going to die instantly. I will heal and I think grow at some point. Grow a unit. That's a burst spell, so I'm mostly thinking about doing that for the Puffcat Peddler before it just dies. Just before it dies horribly. Does it draw here, or is it just the open attack? Looks like it's just the open attack.
You, me,
Yep,
in the ring.
that's what I thought. I think I might rip both just to get another 6 on there. We also have an attack, technically. Like, if I'm not worried about the set and the karma being the problem, I can just, like, open attack. I mean, obviously they're a problem, but maybe it's manageable if we're also just dealing so much damage to their face. That double cast, though, is pretty mean. Let's do this. And then let's do... It doesn't really matter. Lifesteal, Fearsome, and Ephemeral. Let's just give it to something that's dying, because we don't care. And we're just gonna plant some bombs. Bomb ahoy! Okay.
Why don't you sit this one out?
Okay, that does a couple of pings. True Shot Barrage can go to face. It's just probably going to not do that.
Tougher than me.
Considering that we're looking at a...
To the arena.
Karma heal eventually. Or something's going to heal eventually. There's the buff. There's a magical journey. I can cast it. Does give me a portal. 4 on portals already also, so there's a chance we could high roll something interesting. Also, second Mariah's proc is still around at some point. Absolutely nothing found there. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. I'm going to attempt this, I think. 3, 2, 1. I think I'm just gonna try and go face here. I'm sure it's countered, but I've got something. Refill 4 mana is not going to be worth here. Counterspell, 2 mana deny. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. I think maybe we can just try to copy something. Senna has been revived, which sucks. Judgment is very funny. Judgment is funny. Because then I can put it on something like the 7/4 if it's not necessarily in combat, or if it's not challenged by the set and there are other things that go into combat along with it, that would work. There's a piercing darkness though, right on the unit that I was just talking about. As right as Yuna is just talking about getting buffed. I mean, yes, Judgment Caitlyn would also be hilarious. I mean, 3-mana Judgment Caitlyn just sounds absolutely fantastic. However, I think that was going to be the least likely of everything. I mean, on top of everything else leveling right now immediately.
Darkness and light.
I don't, I'm not a super huge fan of the level 1 Star Guardian Senna, but the level 2 Star Guardian Senna, it does actually look pretty banger. Unfortunately, we have just kind of left. I think the game. Assuming it's an open attack, which it probably is. Maybe Queen won't open attack. I doubt it. Unfortunately, the answer is no. No Judgment Caitlyn, unfortunately. Alright, one more standard deck, and then I have to try and play Set Karma Senna. So let's pick. What's janky? I feel like jank. I feel the need for some jankitude. Freljorn. Freljorn is actually not the most jankitude you can get, but we can try it out again. I tried to do a I tried to do a Judgment, and I also tried to do Kayn Caitlyn. Neither of them really worked, unfortunately. Complete opposite opinions on Star Guardian Senna. Oh, you like the level 1, but you don't like the level 2? You have your Order Soldier, good luck. You saw it on the horizon. You were like, that's my goal. That's my goal. Yeah, one of my first deck building ideas for this Champion Draft Series was just to do Furious Wielder Caitlyn. And I gave it a couple deck testing tries, and it just didn't pan out, which is kind of understandable, to be honest. Like, why it didn't pan out. I have an acorn. Be nice to my acorn. He is an acorn. It is an acorn. She is an acorn. I don't know what the fucking thing is. It's an acorn, and I wish you would not remove it from the board. From the board! That's a landmark. That is a delve time. 2 delve times. Mana refill. We're just gonna trigger that condition real quick. Just pop an Anaka, don't mind me. See, 2 mana Caustic Rift. Nerf immediately undone. Bilgewater Fight Club Caitlyn? That's kind of great. Level 2 looks cool in the full artwork, but in a small one, just center herself. You don't fuck with it. Oh, interesting. I like the full art less because you see her less in the art, I think. But it is harder to see, like, Senna, I think, in this close-up version, because she kind of ends up hiding in behind the, like, her weapon. Like, her weapon takes up a lot of the space right there. Acorn's back in heat. Acorn's doing his best. Armed and dangerous with an Anaka, which, to be fair, is pretty dangerous, all things considered. Shard of Violence is a draw. I like how the Shard of Violence is the draw card, not the, like, stun card or the deal damage card. It's just, I'm gonna draw a card, motherfucker. 2 drop borders! Insane, actually. I've never seen 3 drop borders pop out at once, but one day I will. One day I shall witness that glory. For now, I have 2 Anakas. I have a lot of Anaka-ing. Who gave that squirrel a spear? Apparently Seraphine did, considering that I now have 2 things with that happening to it. So +3/+3 has been committed to something off the top of the deck right now, which is pretty exciting. 5 mana Hexpliterator, pretty fantastic. Time tricking again. No more drop orders this time. Acorn must have tamed the mighty Anaka. Acorn gave Anaka a call and was like, hey, I need some help. You know, Anaka always trying to help. Anaka really a helpful soul. Okay. Not a fan, but alright. I need to cast some spells, though. I do need to cast some spells eventually. Drum solo is there. I'm tempted to just buff to stun anyway, but I think we'll pass regardless. You're just fleshed for my return to General Aatrox. Emrakul or 15 squirrels? 15 fucking squirrels. 15 fucking squirrels every goddamn time, of course. Stop hitting my squirrel. Fine, hit my squirrel. I liked it though. It was a nice squirrel. Okay, it was a nice. What did it ever do to you? It was fine. It was a good squirrel. Seraphine buff. There's an Expliterator on fucking Fortunate. I don't have a Nakamana, which also just kind of fucking sucks in general. I'm not gonna get much out of that, except it did. Seraphine. Hypothetically, Orn is in here somewhere. Maybe I'll top deck an Orn. Orn top deck time for sure. I believe, okay? I believe that this is a thing that can happen, and I lied to myself. I can Anaka in a turn, the turn that Rise wins the game. Bitch, you're my toyed up. Poke Seraphine haters! Just poke them good in the face. Is it Mages? Does the solution still have an extremely good level up animation despite being old? It's just you. No, I think so too. I think it is actually pretty good as well. There's probably a Rise in there. Yeah. Unfortunate. There is a Rise in there. How dare, how dare. Wait, with my thing, can I do a badoodly dongle? Can I badoodly dongle that Rise out of space and time and stuff and things, and maybe hello, I have that. I have a good Hexbliterate. Okay, the Hexbliterator actually resolves. Most of the old level up animations are better. Oh, you like the early ones more? Some of them are atrocious. Love the guns and seeing Sound Illusion being shattered apart from it. It's just so nice. Foundation level ups are quick and simple and to the point. You ever get a hex deck so hard you cease to exist? So much hex decking involved. Old versus new ones. I like some of the new ones a lot, to be fair. I think Aatrox is really cool, but I also really like Aatrox. If you don't, that's not going to matter very much. So here's damage. Oh, no. Here, okay, here it is. 2 damage. 2 damage. 2 damage. Caustic Riff. That's all I got. That's all I got there. Is it enough? Is it enough? There's a 3 sisters. Is it obliterating the Rise? Oh no, it's that, unfortunately. Oh, unfortunately it's that. So that it's a 10 power unit. I can make it a 7/3. But that's about it. That's all I can do, unfortunately. It's 2 different level up animations depending if Senna dies or not. That's also really cool as well. So like seeing the board with the old ones. Jinx is another level up that aged well. Jinx did. So here's a controversial take, I think. I really liked the Teemo level up. It's small, but I feel like for Teemo, it's actually pretty decent. What are you discarding? What is this? Station Archivist Augmented Clockling. Okay. Here we go. Love the Teemo level up. Her car flying the Jinx rocket and doing graffiti on your pass button is nice. The rocket effect is really cool. I like the rocket effect. You're like Lucian's level up because you mainly level your Lucian by killing Senna the most brutal way possible. The giggle is very good. It is a nice little, like, somebody shuffling around the board and giving you a nice fuck you while you're trying to play a card game. Archivist in the deck is actually really good. I can see the argument for Archivist, because you can find... I mean, it's gonna give you spells. Alright, Syntax, your deck is up one more time, and then I am off to the Slep place, I think. Last 2 days are definitely catching up. Plus, I think I just have a lot of energy during the day because I know the trip is in a week. Like, literally, it's in a week from now. And I've just been, like, really, really awake during the day. Going, like, oh my god, I have things to pack and things to plan. I still have to get an international driving permit and all this stuff. And still, there's a couple of reservations that we should probably make before we leave. It's just madness, just madness. People don't like Teemo's level up, don't appreciate simplicity at its finest. Oh, Rick and LOR, I forgot to shout it out because I don't have notifications on, but thank you for the follow, appreciate it. Welcome to the stream and the madness. I disabled my notifications because of the tournament broadcast yesterday, and then I just never, I never put them back on for today. Hello, yes, I'd like to play Prison and LOR. So, here's the thing. I actually never got into Teemo Sejuani because for some reason when I joined the game, I just really did not like Sejuani. I fucking respect her now. Like, she's actually a really good card. But holy shit, I did not like her when I started playing. Somebody also tried to recommend to me Teemo Sejuani when I was on my initial I'm in love with Teemo as a card moment, and I was just like, the contrarian in me was just like, nope, I'm gonna play Teemo with Victor and Augment because that's better, and it was not better, but I was stubborn and contrarian again. Katarina's level up as well. Katarina's is also good. I'm trying to think who else. Aurelian Souls is actually relatively good, I think. It's pretty simple, but I love the space warp effect behind him when he levels up. That one's pretty decent. There is a ramp happening. Okay, unfortunate. Never like to see the ramp happen. Zoe's older and also pretty good, I think. Sola's great. It's just usually not a fan of Renekton's. Renekton's is... I can see why you wouldn't like Renekton's too much. It's a little basic. But I think Renekton also has the advantage of... I mean, the Shurima champs also have the advantage of there's 40,000 of them. So you can just kind of take your pick of which one do you like more. Fave level up by far as Star Guardian Gwen, though. The Star Guardian effects in this game are very pretty. They're very pretty. I obviously have the board, so some part of me liked it a lot. Place your bets. Yeah, I'm gonna place some bets. Does this have... What is the flavor text on this? And some really wonder how the house always wins. Yep, house always wins. We're probably gonna lose this, I think. Unfortunately. Fear the wild! Deep meditation, tag out, coins. We could drain something while we're here. Maybe we just drain something while we're here. Trigger flow for the next turn as well, potentially. Coins happening. Meditation around. Trundle's pillar about to fucking absolutely kick my shit in. No, we're gonna lose to the Trundle for sure. Garen's level up gets no love. He's most known for being a living Beyblade. Yeah, he is a bit of a Beyblade, whatever that word is. Renekton just feels like poor direction, like Samira's is such a fun action style, and as they're shooting the arrow into the deck. I actually, someone was like not a fan of Samira's level up, I remember from the day of release, but I was looking at it and I was like, this is actually kind of, it's goofy, but I also do love it. I do actually love it. They went for something, gotta respect that. Beyblade is Samira. She is bae. She is bae. Old Timer. Old Timer is an interesting one. I'm assuming it's not a counterable effect. Yeah, it's not a counterable with the removal. That's actually kind of interesting. I'm unfortunately obliterating a card if I do that. I don't know if it's super important that I'm obliterating a card, though, to be honest. Sumeri is so goofy, though. She's just Chick Dante? Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. The connection to be a man of flashy action. He is a bit of a more of a slashy kind of dude, maybe. Yeah, okay, well, fucking Old Timer is not the card that I expected. Not the card I expected. Old Timer more than you can chew. Winter's Touch, his Enlightenment Ramp! Oh boy, we're dead. Those Feral Mystics were enough. Because that's only minus 12. So we are still taking 4 extra damage here. I mean, we do have this. I think we do that to save ourselves for like half a minute. It's not going to be for particularly long, and we're still 3 turns away from Enlightenment as our opponent sits at 10 right now. How many coins do we have? 8. I mean, I've never had this many coins in my life, so that's great. Pillar into Old Timer. Oh, wait, face something a man with that much fury for no reason. It's only minus 12. Only minus 12. Yeah, double attack. I keep forgetting this dude has fucking double attack. Yes, a Glory and Navori card. Jesus Christ. What's your flavor text, actually?
Keep your distance.
Is he talking to Samira? Oh yeah, Samira's in the background right there. Mask not coming off, huh, dude? Alright, alright. Well, we have a fast speed ruination someday. Someday I will have a fast speed ruination. In that case, I could just pass and try to cast it. Ghost Batters, sup? Welcome back to the stream. How's it going? You are now Master 250. Congratulations! Woo! Nice progress. That's 2 pillars. We're doing great. I'm doing so good. I'm gonna hit you with a 1-2. You like it? Do you like the 1-2? I like it a lot. I have so much manas. There's gotta be deny in there, right? That has to be a deny just waiting to happen. That looks so much like a deny waiting to happen. So we're gonna try, and then we're gonna fail, and then we're going to call a GG. Oh, no. What? Okay, never mind. Have I seen the patch notes yet? I have seen the patch notes, actually. Was looking at them earlier. Look pretty decent. Oh, I could coin here and actually get the karma out, but I think let's wait if we can for the next turn. I have 3 HP. It's not 0. It's not 0. Yeah, Ghost Matters, what's your opinion on the patch notes, actually? I'm excited for Targon. Shadow Isle's obviously got a pretty good spell. Oh, there's FTR as well! No! Okay, never mind. Well, that's fair. That's why those probably went through. Of like, doesn't matter, this fucking FTR. Could I cast my karma? I mean, I could spend the mana and cast my karma anyway. The level set is also here. I dropped my post-it notes on the ground, unfortunately. Cloven Way is finally castable. Yes, yes. I can't. I mean, that obliterate goes away, right? Because it has to target an enemy. I think it has to target an enemy. I could actually be wrong about that. I'm not quite sure how it works. Let's go for the karma, I guess. We do have 2 ruinations. Yeah. Oh, there's technically go-hards in here, right? I was just so focused on something else in the chat that I'm just like, la-di-da. Oh wait, no, aren't there other things in here too? Aren't there other things? Could make some stuff. Could also drain to have spooties and healing. They are pushing Nightfall mid-range with the buff. Inferno was a nice nerf, couldn't kill her, and it created an unfun situation when he tried to kill her. Inferno was too well standing. I'm amazed that she was that high in HP. Or, yeah, high in HP. Lucian, Arya, Felios, Gwen, Kindred, Shen, Sivir, and Seraphine are your favorite level ups. Oh, man, you were ready with that list. Fantastic. I don't know where the Gohards right now. The Gohards are somewhere. They have escaped. They're going hard in a different corner of the universe. Concussive Palm getting obliterated. My set at 41 of 40 mana, so just barely leveled also. We are clinging to the vestiges of life right now, at least until that gets another showstopper and then deals 1 damage to literally everything around. We could potentially get our own set obliterate. Okay. That's great. I'm gonna just cast my set, I think. Rip Hallowed Scout. Oh, yeah, the Opulent Foyer change, so it's when you round start, not when you gain the attack token. That 1 copy of Ghost might win the game. For sure. I also need this removal to resolve on the Trundly Man, or we're fucking dead. Or we are dead. A recall or the vengeance, either one needs to happen. Doesn't even matter if the karma's there because it will actually it won't. Let's see, there are 2. It is a double cast. It is a nice double cast. How are you doing? 10 of 12. Ooh, maybe I should have actually ripped the coin to get more value out of that. Because I can actually cast Vengeance. I'm forgetting that I can still cast Vengeance. Foyer got balanced. Balanced, yeah. Look, to say you have yet to see Carnage Dragon Jack in game. I have never seen Carnage Dragon Jack either. Reach Master without playing Samira Karma set. Only Seraphine! Traded 2 evils for another! Yo, pick your poison. Truly, ranked is just a pick your poison scenario. I can still call decks boring. I still consider it a right to call certain decks boring, but, you know, sometimes it's fine. Okay. I did a little bit fuck that up. I could have gotten a set value out of that. Gotta pick the lesser evil. Every deck is evil because it's gonna ruin someone's fun. I mean, what are you saying here? The puff caps aren't fun for both players? You're saying that it's not fun when I put 40,000 puff caps in my opponent's nexus and they become afraid of living? I don't know what you're talking about. I do not know what you are talking about. What is that for? It's the frost. Why? Why the frostbite? Oh, is it just to get a card out of hand? It might just be to get a card out of hand, actually. Which is kind of funny. I have so much money. I have more money than that. I have 11, which is doubled to 22, except that's too much for the client. Remember, you run 3 mini-morph! Poro deck, which is never evil, only adorable. Puff caps are fun. It's just every deck is one-sided fun, as they should be. I think just to get the set spell. Should have done something to get the set spell. Oh, Ghost also over there. Interesting. Unfortunate. Oh, no, I should have cast the coin. What am I fucking doing? Not doing things correctly because I could have cast the coin and then not counterspelled anything because I wouldn't have had, wouldn't have been able to counter 2 obliterates at once. Yep, nope, just fuck that up. Just fuck that up. The Ghost might win the game didn't mean that. Yeah, no, I just really borked that one. Just borked that one entirely. It's cause I need the sleep. This is turning into a 4-hour stream, and I was live for 6 hours yesterday. This is a lot. For me, this is a lot personally. We're dead. We're dead. Exodia Cat Seraphine. Exodia Cat Seraphine. That is a pile for sure, and I kind of love it. We're gonna go with the Ghost Karma because it is a ghost, and I wish to show that I also have Ghost. You know, in the Ghost measuring contest, we are equal. Okay, I know that I don't have a 10-10, but it's a 5-5, and it's still elusive. Okay, why are there so many harsh wins? is it harsh wind after harsh wind? Why must the winds? Why must the winds? So many winds. Rise wishes he was as cool as Exodia. Rise would like to believe. Well, it's dying anyway. How many cards do I have left here? 18 to 22. I have 1 HP. There's a memories cloak. That would have been useful a moment ago. That would have been potentially quite handy a second before.
Spirit gives to those who listen.
Give me a mana. As a health potion. Unfortunate as the sky singer. Also unfortunate. I'm gonna just... I have lifesteal, see? I have a little 2-1 with lifesteal. Yeah, currently I don't think is overwhelmed. It's just there's a lot of units. No! Oh no! Yeah, No, I see. I got a memories cloak for my ephemeral 2-1. You remember just put Dr. Pepper in the freezer and you forgot to take it out? Oh no, not the frozen carbonation! That can actually fuck you up. I put a Coke in the freezer a couple weeks ago and then I opened it and then it just spilled everywhere and I was like, God damn it. God fucking damn it. Think we would have saved her off of slamming coin into place your bets? Potentially. I think I'm just losing. I've lost all of my steam today. There's a Set's Face Breaker. No counters for that. I'm gonna draw. And we find a Deep Meditation and a Senna, which is exciting. Fuck it. I'm gonna have some Muna. We're gonna cast... Not a champion while that's happening. We're not gonna cast a champion while that's happening. Only want it to be cold, not frozen. I mean, slushies are fun, but sometimes you don't want the slushie for sure. Sometimes the slushie is just extra. It's just too extra. It's too much. Like, what am I supposed to do with this frozen piece of crap now? Still tastes fine, but it's now cold. And I am cold, and everything is cold. And, all of the blood is leaving my body as Carmen is able to duplicate more coins. The vampiric karma continues. I would buy a vampiric karma skin though, not gonna lie. I would purchase. Would consider the purchase. That's a go hard. Oh no! Finally the go hard with the Senna on board and absolutely everything. But no way to actually get it to work. Double casting concussive for good measure as well. You know what? Fuck it. I will drain the karma. I will go for one whole karma drain. We found it. We did the doggos woof and Burko's tweet. Yeah, we did find it way too late. Way too late. But you know what? Good games regardless. Loki think that added a reverb on Ruined Karma's voice. It sounds so good. Oh, they totally changed her voice. There's some kind of voice mod on her voice line, and the skin. It's really good. I like it a lot. Okay, I think I have finished all of the 1v1 requests. So thank you for hanging out here. Shout out to Puffball Panda for some fantastic CDS gameplay and also for the raid earlier today. And I am going to go raid out to somebody else and go rest. So yeah, thank you all again. Queen and Moss, thank you for the excellent 1v1s. Those were a lot of fun. Yeah, GG's. Okay, I'm gonna go find somebody in the category to go annoy, and I wish you all a fantastic time zone, among other things. You're allowed to have a shitty time zone, but a good day, okay? But it's a good time zone or a good day, one of the two. Who do we want to raid into? There's not actually a lot of people who are live right now. Let's see. Right, Rising is live. He's always kind of chill to raid into, I think. So let's go check that out. And thank you all again for for joining the stream this evening. I will be off tomorrow and Wednesday. I'll be back on Thursday to play some of the Mage Seeker, actually. Would like to continue playing that and make that a series on the stream. We'll be back Friday. We are flying out Monday, so I'm currently debating a Sunday stream. That's currently TBD. We might be busy just like managing stuff before flying out for 2 weeks. So stay posted, but we'll definitely be live again on Thursday and Friday for the Mage Seeker and for Runeterra. So good night. Hope to see you again. Thank you all again. You're all fantastic.